Morning guys. In the past few days the conditions are not enough favorable to make a video, so sorry for that. So let's continue with our series. Today is the day 17 of computer vision, and we will look at the image in painting. It is one of the most interesting functions that I like in the computer vision. So what is image in painting? So it is a class of algorithm whose main objective is to fill regions inside an image. Basically, the regions are identified by using a binary image. I will explain it later. And with the help of that binary image, we are able to remove some objects or restore some objects from the original image. And the most two common use cases of this image in painting are the first, restoration of old scan photos, and second is removing of unwanted objects in an image. So the algorithms that I have used in this video are in paint_ns, which is a Navier-Stokes based in painting, and another in paint_talia, which is a fast marching method based. So basically, I do not want to go into the mathematics behind these two algorithms. There are a lot of research paper available. You can read about these, but that is not the aim of today's video. So I will skip that. The basic thing that you need to know about these two algorithms is the difference between these two. So basically, our Navier-Stokes based method is slow in compared to time complexity. It takes more time as compared to fast marching method based, and it also produces some blurry results. So that's why most people use in paint_talia. So let's now take a look at the code. So this is the a small code. In the first line I have imported CV2 library that we are using in this series. After that I am reading my input image and the mask image, and here I am using cv2.inpaint for inpaint, which is Navier-Stokes method, and cv2.talia for fast marching method. It takes 4 arguments. First is the original image, second is the masked image, and third is the radius. So this radius means if I take one point in the image and the area around that point, how much area it needs to be considered for removing. This is the radius, and the last parameter is which algorithm we are using, NS or talia. So let's try to run this code. Things will get clear there when I run this code. No, this needs not to be shown first. Let me make a few changes to the code. Okay, that's right now. So as you can see, this is our original image, and in this image I have this line which needs to be removed. So what I have done is I have created a mask. This mask contains the information only that which need to be removed, so only this line needs to be removed. And after that I fed these two images to the cv2.inpaint method here, the first original one and the mask one. After that I am able to get this, as you can see here in these two images. One is produced by the NS algorithm and another by the talia. This line is no longer here, it is removed, and the area that is occupied by this line is restored. This is the one use case. Now let's try to run the other use case. Okay, so this is a nice picture of mine, but these guys in the background are ruining it, so I want to remove these. So what I have done is I have created a mask which contains the information that needs to be removed from the original image. After that I have fed both the images to again the cv2.inpaint method, and I have got these results. So as you can see, the results are not that much good, but if you iterate it over and over again, means now if you create the mask image for this image and then again run this code, you will get better results. Basically, these two algorithms are used for removing small objects, and this is not a small object, but even though I have tried to use this image here, And now maybe the question comes in your mind that how I created this mask. So it's not a big thing. I have written a small code for it, but that's not a part of video, so leave it that. You can what you can do is with the help of your paint, in the paint you can make this mask. Only you have to do is in the paint, all first you need to fill all the pages black, and you need to erase only that part which needs to be removed from the original image. And when this mask is created, you need to feed your original image here and the mask here, and the rest is all simple. So that's all for today. So thanks guys, thanks for watching.